Welcome folks, this is Creative Artist 2. We hope you enjoy this video. This is an introduction to our little chicken village out of recycled material and some boughten chicken houses, or I made some houses. We raise banty hens and we raise some large stock chickens. Together in one big package, we made Chickenville. It's a themed little village. We have a Golden Egg Bank, Marshal's office. It's kind of like a little western town. And we have Red Rooster Saloon. And we have the Little Banty Inn. So it has these cute little themed names for each little coop area that we have for our chickens.
I thought I'd show you folks who haven't been around chickens or don't know kind of what they go through. Sometimes they go through this, it's called a hard molt, and where they lose their feathers, but they gain brand new feathers that are coming in. So they kind of shed like a dog or a cat. But I got a hard molt. This one chicken, she's naked. She's quite shy. So I thought I'd show her to you guys. And I may draw a cartoon off this basis of a naked chicken. Coops, I put a heavy visqueen or shower curtain material to keep the wind down. At night they get shut in their houses and get locked up for the night. This is the Bantam Coop. It's the little Banty Inn, I call it. It's nicer in the spring when all the winter time stuff's off there. Let's go in and see if we can see that hen, see if she's in there. Okay, we're going to see if we can find that hen. Her name is Anna. She's going through a hard molt. There she is. She's right there, and she's looking better. Her quills are coming in for her new feathers, but as of about, let's say 4 days ago, she looked pretty naked, like a plucked chicken from the store. She had just a few her wing feathers there. Get her feathers to come sooner. She's getting a lot of good stuff, and it's a mixed feed for helping growing feathers. Folks don't know a lot about chickens. They do go through this every year, sometimes I think twice a year, spring and fall. But depending on the bird, they can go through a hard molt or a soft molt, which is real light. And then the big chicken there, her name is Sarah. She got picked on by the big chickens over there. Just was too nice of a girl, so I put her in with the banties You know, she's a giant in with little chickens here, and they all get along together. Great. She don't like getting picked on, and they don't like getting picked on, and so I got one big giant chicken in with the Banhams. Brown one in the middle there, that's Lefty Frizzell. He's a frizzle, as you know, the country western singer. Kind of a pun on his name there. He's a good little rooster. Adopted him last year around this time. My rodent-proof feeder. I thought this is kind of cool. It's a two-sided feeder. It's got this drop-down thing that if a mouse goes, oh, there's food, jumps on there. It's so sensitive, it drops down. And it's two-sided, so they can go on either side. The chickens can eat. It's really neat. And it's working. It's really good. So this is the Bantam House. This is one of my other coops that I have. I keep my younger hens in here. And it's a coop I built with, again, an old bunny hutch. And then I had another, looked like a pool storage. You store pool, you know, bedding and stuff in for a lounger. Or I put windows in it. I got a ramp down there. Got an egg window I put in it. Down here's a door. You can't see it. They're a Cochin cross. Cochin with the frizzle cross. It has a little bit of serrama in there. And they lay a medium-sized egg, not too small. They will lay in the winter time as well. These haven't laid yet. Let's say about 4 months old. They're in their wintertime cage. So I just gotta kind of show you. There's the rabbit hutch. I got it covered with all the wintertime mode, so it's not very appealing this time of year, but you get the idea of it. There's that one. This is one of the cages that I made, that it's made out of cattle panel and recycled materials. That's actually a brand new gas can right there. We just cut it out and turned it into an egg box, one of the girls. It's never had any fuel in it at all. It was brand new. But worked great for the summer, for the hen to lay her eggs in. I put my bannies in here, and they all summer long are jumping up and down this thing. Up and down, and it's kind of neat. And it's about 12 feet tall, somewhere in there. It's a good cage to have. This is, I call it my chicken hospital, and it's a metal cages. There's 4 built together. It's a wall cage system. And so if I get a sick chicken, it's not feeling too good, I put them in here right away, separate them from the flock, and I'll put them in here. They got 4 compartments, and I can separate the 4 compartments or enlarge them, pull out the center wall. But I put them in here. I have plastic for the winter time to help keep them warm if they get sick and one of them has to go in here. I very rarely have a sick chicken, but if I do, they go right in there. This is my sky dome for my chicken coop that I decided to make it into like 4 different coops, and it turned out great. It's a truck canopy, and it was damaged by a tree, and my dad got it for me, and it's a fiberglass canopy. Worked really good. You can see right here, there's my rooster, and he's a Cochin and Serrama Bantam Brahma cross. He's very sweet. He's up there. He's getting nice and warm. There's 4 different perches in there. There's also another house in there that hens can lay their nesting box, lay their eggs in. And if I want to, I can open it up, but there's a ramp and it goes down below, and they have a huge run down below as well. But for the winter, they got this big run that's up here, and there's 4 of them in there. This is the rooster and 3 smaller hens. Down here is the run. This is sitting on a truck, like a ladder rack. You can put ladders and whatnot. Sitting on cinder blocks that's sitting on gravel, and then there's steel cattle panel and wire down below. We bought the horse trailer mats. They're about 1 inch thick, and we put that underneath there. And we just slide it on there. Protects it from the sun so that it never gets sun baked, and you could spray it off with the hose, and then it's nice and brilliant white and clean, and it makes everything tidy. We did buy a plastic Polyform house for the chickens. It's neat to clean. It's got 4 compartments, 2 on each side. They can lay an egg in there. We put wire all around the outside of this plastic house because we felt that maybe a wild animal could chew into the house, like a raccoon, or maybe a skunk, or even a dog. Who knows what can chew on this plastic house. During the time when my chickens molt, I do recycle the clean feathers and I'll bring them inside and use them as an art project. I like to wash them first, so I use different shampoos. It helps condition and clean the feathers even more, makes them bright and clean and shiny. And I only use the really super clean feathers that have been dropped by the chickens, and then I make great crafting feathers. Here's one. She's in a molt. She's getting new feathers coming in there.
Pictured here is a plastic child's playhouse upcycled to sell our chicks in. It's built with wire that's wrapped around it on a ski platform for easy moving. Thanks for watching today's video, how we made Chickenville out of recycled materials. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell button for more notifications for future videos. Thank you very much for watching.